Hello, and welcome back to Control. Today we will be having a look at the containment sector. We practically just arrived, didn't do much. We have tried to go to the pit under the Central Research. It proved to be quite a challenging place at the moment, so we did not go there. So this is logistics, and logistics do look pretty big. So let's try to make sense out of this place.
Hello? I need some help here.
Someone needs help over there. Sounds like there's a man down.
Santa Fe, Salt Lake City, Topeka, Atlanta, Richmond, Albany. Okay, yeah, man down. Dodge efficiency. What does that do, by the way? Evade energy cost, okay. Is that where I entered? I don't think so. Yeah, I might have went over there, okay. Then this overlooks here, okay. Pram procedures. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes... Item is a baby carriage with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the Pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the Pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Detailed records of the events leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were re-performed at the order of the Archives and Records Chief. Why does it generate smoke?
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Sure. So, there are some people laughing here. So, okay, it stops at a certain point. At what point? Approximately 350. Can I stop it around that place? No. It stopped. Oh no, now it goes. Alright. Then we have yet another clock. Again, not sure what to do with it. And this shows 7:20. So, what now? $11:25. Can't interact with that one. So possibly the second clock that was wrong. 2:20. Oh, that is way easier, okay.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Spooky. Superliminal spaces are...
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Superliminal spaces are not something that gives me comfort or serenity. Well, sealed threshold corridor. Okay. Oh, I assume you're Wells.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
So many clocks in here. Nine. I'm a director and I don't have that clearance. Okay.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Do you think we'll see anything interesting here? I don't think so. Weapon mods. Full. That is a lot of clocks. Any abundant reading material? Yes. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be in the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and the Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City.
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
Who are you shooting at? Junior supervisor. Okay. Personal mod? Yeah. Okay, let's clear it out.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
Okay, later it is. That is a sea of clocks. This is... I like the sight of that, but that is honestly quite terrifying. Eventually the clocks will... Can they occupy every possible atom of place? Refrigerator supplement. Can you tell us why you left the building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was the corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge when your son's drawing still on? It gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off, those magnets, but maybe it was better. I didn't hold on to them, you know. Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. ID Arctic Queen.
We couldn't contain the altered item. Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Oh shit, I wanted other thing. Okay. Plane parts. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status? I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. It obviously takes a lot of part to make a plane. Like a lot.
We're almost out of the threshold.
Spin. Rate of fire boost.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Was it not over here? Oh! I'm quite literally on the other side of it. That's peculiar. Mannequin supplement. The item was last owned by Madame, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated to Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in. After her death, caused by, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau daily scans of national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau.
Let's go.
Feels like you are able to go on your own.
Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Shit.
His HRA was busted.
Horowitz. Oh, God, no. His motherfuckers took him!
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Would you be okay? Your friend is gone. The only friend that you thought is still alive.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Now, got 2 new ability points that I can probably put to some use. Got some new... Ooh. Finally, I got all of them. That is super cool. I will of course prioritize constructing spin later. Charge, sorry. Now I still don't have enough. I will be waiting on them then. What are those? So the problem with such a vast area as this one is that I'm deeply worried that I'm missing readables. Gosh darn it. Come on, enough is enough. How many of these explosive guys, like, you just shoved at me? A dozen? Couple of dozens? Yeah, that's where I wanna go. I wanna deal with that item. Yeah, this way.
This is the safe room Wells showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Sealed threshold account. Threshold with effect manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the department. Simultaneously, numerous appeared in the area, injuring and killing many. After rescue operations were completed and rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter, the sheer amount of made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorize the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the as when introduced more stable. So I assume they are talking about mostly
Great.
the clocks.
More clocks.
Danger.
How am I supposed to get across that?
You're asking me? Because I have no clue. Am I supposed to give it a try and fail? Yeah, that was a stupid idea. It was an idea though. You never know unless you try, right? Maybe something intervenes and saves my ass mid-air. Wouldn't that be nice?
How am I supposed to get across that?
I begin to feel like maybe we are not supposed to get through that. At least not right now. So I will go to the... probably all the way back to the logistics. And from the logistics, probably we go over here. Towards the security and Panopticon. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind, we honor their sacrifice. Does any name ring a bell? Not really, no. It's a security checkpoint warning, okay. Medical wing. don't have number 6, do I? I do not. There is, however, a shelter that I should be able to get into. Remote thought. That's another 6. And we have mold here. The deceased was something years old with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not probably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. There's quite a lot of material. Mechanical room. And we're back to security, right? Okay, we made it just on the other side. So we passed through the medical wing. Okay, okay. I see what we're doing here. Can I open security from this side now that I passed it? Somehow? Conference room? Anything? An inverted black pyramid supported the astral plane, then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. They moved to be on top of each other. Like elevator lights going up. Is this the sector elevator? Then they connected. It's an hourglass, a doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The scent is leaving down. Oh no, terrible luck. Now it's all down and the red is on the top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This is a warning. Any idea what could be the opposite of the board that the black pyramid represents? Okay. Globe procedures. No unique procedures required, however contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered and painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those on Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tan Aurelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in Handwash. Oh, sorry. Command room.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
How can you stumble on a building by chance? Such an interesting aspect of it. Well, that's not good.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Pierce zoom boost, entropic echo. Dodge efficiency and another entropic echo. And I've been there. Okay. I noticed here that you're saying prime candidate program is over here, right? Just Don't explain where in particular it's supposed to be. Oh. Right. Panopticon archives and P6 cell. What is that? Mechanical room. Is that where I... Medical wing. Yeah, okay, that's where I came out. Okay. Oh, oh, what the... Did I skip the cutscene? That felt unexpected, to say the least. Okay. Oh, there is blood in 223. Huh, and now this room is okay. Alright.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, you seem unfazed.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
How do you categorize OOPs?
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Right. Do I have enough to create charge, by the way? Yeah. So charge has been constructed. So we can now go towards the loadout and maybe replace maybe spin for smaller stuff. We'll see how charge works. None of that is exclusive to it, right? So for now, let's go with accuracy. Feels like it's gonna be rather powerful. I mean, in any case, my primary offensive is probably launch. Just throwing stuff at everything. With that, maybe we should upgrade stuff. Weapon farms? Yeah, now I can upgrade it as well. So I carry spin, which I cannot upgrade right now. So let's upgrade charge, and I don't know, can I upgrade pierce? I cannot. Because I like the other thing, okay. So I know that I have charge, which can take more. Now. Oh, luckily I didn't die. Narrowly escaped death, but that still counts, you know? I definitely did not figure charge yet. I do need to see kill enemies with charge. Okay, I can collect that. Charge in executive and his guards in executive. Okay. I mean, I can collect my countermeasure right away. It's not like it's far away. Health recovery. Cool. In surge mode, in pierce mode, kill enemies without dying. Let's go with pierce. I can update grip, but Cannot upgrade that thing yet. Okay. I think I wanted to do something, but I forgot what was it, so now let's just keep going. Since I picked up Pierce, I might consider changing charge for Pierce. Yeah. Can I get some information on these things? Or is this the post box that froze people? Some fruit basket? I can't go in here, can I? No. That is a fan. Okay. What do we have over here? We have some kind of hammer. Number 3 is crossed out. Archives, AI, output items, containment, and P6, so okay. Well, I don't have that much of a choice, do I?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Cool. Well, this one is empty.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Sterilize crucibles with incantation 310.1a before reusing. Oh, that's the fridge.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Okay. That is weird, but okay. So, you guys alright? Help needed? Ah, goddammit. You alright? And you? Any injuries? That's a lot of floors. Is this by any chance Dylan's cell? And I don't have any other way to go, so we go here, I guess.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
The TV. Okay. Category 5, you said. So what are we gonna do with you? This is one angry television, I can tell you that much. Cleanse the Benikoff TV. Can I get back my mouse control? Thank you very much. Is that an enemy? Oh, that's Salvador. Oh, the dude just wrecked me. Oh, I wanted to change the side of the room that I'm taking, but yeah, I should have probably raised my shield for that. Oh no. I probably need to concentrate on raising my health. Salvador's ID. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place.
Was Salvador the head of security? His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Yeah.
Okay, the TV. Another
Yes.
object of power going nuts. Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the... Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew, by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported to the US port of. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the bureau via the... Now. Benikoff TV. Use the TV/babysitter. Levitate/superhero over the obstacle. Levitate is exactly what I need. Hold to levitate. Whoa. Keep holding to levitate higher. Okay. Okay, there is some sensible limit to that. Okay. Okay. But there is no... Newsflash/ABB. The Hiss/static, our broadcast must survive.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Now we can probably also get that rubber duck. We can also get the anchor. Oh, the world is full of possibilities now. Yeah. Oh, now we go to the 5th. Oh, I know how we go to the... Oh, shit. That's one way to deal with these guys. Oh, that's a swan. I've heard about it. And I'm afraid what I heard was not the nice things. Okay, that is just a balloon. Ah, the water cooler. That would be the crowbar. Never heard about this one before.
Dylan. He's so close.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Jesse.
This place is ruined.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Okay. Now, Dylan fed an observation. Breakfast is brought, gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed, asks for television to be turned on, staff do so, lunch is brought, breakfast is removed, eats lunch, uses toilet, begins talking to self, recording speech is not possible due to noise from the television, becomes upset, throws lunch tray at class, sedated, crew clean the cell, television is turned off, comes to, asks for television to be turned off, on, staff refuse. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Sleeps. Now, I would like to call it an episode over here. Unfortunately, we did not find Dylan yet. We might meet him in the other place. But we are making significant progress. From me watching the playthroughs, I believe that Panopticon was always the most interesting and intriguing place for me, because this is where you collect all these items imbued with peculiar powers, right? Powers that you might not even fully realize, but powers nonetheless. And yeah, so just walking around Panopticon and looking at the stuff, I hope to find more documents that would describe what these items do, or see them in action. That would be even better. But next time. For now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that's the case, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.